All right, so the world's biggest marble hunt is a social media page where the public comes and artists and collectors and people that hunt and hide marbles, they hide marbles, and we do it for awareness of the art so people can learn about fine art marbles. And a lot of people, they don't understand the difference between a plain marble that you get down and you knuckle down and play from the toy store, or a really expensive fine art marble like this piece that might be valued at $1,200 or $1,500, and it has lots of, so that the group page is for hiding marbles. We hide marbles all over the world, and I'm messing this up. Anyway, should I start over?
Oh, I think you're doing fine.
All right, sorry. Okay, so the group page is for artists and collectors to hide marbles. We hide marbles all over the world, and anybody can search for them. The general public can join, kids, families, anybody can go out and search for these. It's a great outdoor activity. It gets people outside off the couch and doing something and learning about the art, which is marbles. And we really want, it's a great way to educate people about the fine art. And the marbles are free. You go out and you hunt for them and you get a marble for free. And after you hunt and start finding more of them, all we ask in return is that people have a pay it forward attitude and that they hide a marble in return later on. It's not required. It's just, it's a suggested thing. So a lot of people, they go out and they hide marbles. They don't have to hide, but we do encourage it. And there's lots of people that hide or it wouldn't work. So there's thousands of marbles being hidden all over the country, and anybody can hunt for them. It's like a treasure hunt.
So all over the world. So does that mean it lessens the amount of the people here locally?
No, Branson was kind of the start of marble hunting. We started a test group here. There was some small groups before, and our group just boomed up to around 6,000 people. And in Branson, Springfield area, the Ozarks, we have more marble hunters probably than anywhere else in the country other than Humboldt, California. They also have a big hot spot out there. So we're one of the most active places in the United States for marble hunting. Just in the Branson area alone, there's over 2,000 people that hunt and hide marbles. We've had everything from citywide hunts that the mayor has put on. We've had the police departments involved, fire department's been involved. We've got a lot of, first responders. All these guys love hunting marbles. So the community's been really active in the art and in the marble hunting here locally.
Gotcha. So in terms of artists, are you an artist yourself? And how did you get into this hobby?
Yes, I'm an artist. I don't know. I got into it about, I guess it's been almost 7 years ago now when I started doing glass, and I just saw a handmade art marble, and I was just amazed. I was like, wow, how does someone do that? How does someone make something that looks like that out of glass? And it intrigued me. And I had seen that years previous, and then I realized people were doing this, some of them even at home in their studio. And so about 7 years ago, I started making art, and I make lots of different types of art. Like here's a piece I did. It's kind of like a face, just a funny face. So there's just so many different things and different ways you can make marbles. I also make micro marbles, which are the world's smallest marbles. This is what I'm famous for, actually. And so, they're really tiny, and, these are in museums and people collect them from all over the world. But as a glass artist, before I was an artist, it's just something that intrigued me, and the magic of the glass and what could be done with it.
And so how did the marble hunt start, and when did it start?
Marble hunting started oh boy, that's a tough question. Really, it's a loaded question. Sorry. I'm trying to think of how to do that one. I'll go with it like this. Marble hunting really took off about 7 years ago. We started a test group here in Branson, and it really grew fast, and people were hunting all over. And then we launched what was called World's Biggest Marble Hunt, which is what we're doing now. And we had artists all over the world, and people join, and the group's over 35,000 people. And it's taken off. I'm sorry, I'm messing up.
You're fine.
I'm drawing blank here for a minute.
Sure.
We were talking about how it started, right?
Yeah. So more or less, what's fascinating to me is that I had no idea something that is now globally like, popular, stemmed from right here in the Ozarks.
Yeah, it was really just a matter of getting it going. There was a lot of people who had tried similar things, hiding artwork and treasure hunts, and it was kind of just something to get out and do, have fun with my kids in the beginning. And then we started getting a lot of people, and I saw the potential to help artists and to make people aware of glass art and really, really beautiful glass art. And I thought, man, we can. So that's when we launched World's Biggest Marble Hunt. I went to a marble show, and I invited all the artists to participate, and every single artist at the show signed on except for one, which was amazing. And they all donated marbles to be hidden and to hide. And that year we did a treasure chest, and here we are on our anniversary 6 years later, and we're doing a giant treasure chest that's worth $45,000. And this treasure chest, anybody's eligible to hunt it. Your team can be up to 3 people, and it's a really big deal. There's people all over the world watching this. The treasures displayed right now in the Clark Museum in Humboldt, California. And the hunt starts on July 23rd.
Gotcha. So how do we sign up? How do we make a team and sign up?
So if you want to sign up and hunt, you just go to World's Biggest Marble Hunt group page on Facebook, and you'll see a post at the top of the page that talks about the treasure hunt, and you'll click that post, and it will have instructions on how to sign up. And you basically it's pretty simple. You can also, as soon as you join that page, you're going to see live marble hunts that are going on right now. And you'll see marble hunts in Springfield, Missouri that are going on right now. Tomorrow or the next day, I'm going up to Springfield. I'm going to hide this marble right here. It's made by a local artist here named Ronnie Groves. And I'll be putting that probably in a park in Springfield, and anybody can find the clues that will tell them how to find the marble. And not everybody will find it. Some people will go look and they'll be unsuccessful, and others will go look and somebody's going to find it. And then they basically post in the group that they found it. So we know who got it. And there's lots of hunts like that in Springfield, Branson, Ozark area, all across this area.
And are people encouraged to place these in more popular or rather like someplace where there would be at least a little bit of traffic and not just a random spot behind a dumpster or something?
Yeah, we leave the creativity of the hunt up to the person creating it. I've done hunts in downtown Springfield, and to be honest with you, right there in the center square, I've found amazing hiding spots where people are searching very hard. I like to do big open areas like parks, things like that, and almost make it like an Easter egg hunt. So you have to search for it. That way, multiple people are getting a chance to search. So yeah, we leave that creativity up to the person creating the hunt.
And you mentioned with each of these marbles,
I had a mosquito that just attacked me. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did see it.
I'm like, where the heck did that thing go? He bit me, and then I think he's gone. Go ahead. Hold on. No. A mosquito in my house, which is crazy. Okay, go ahead.
Price ranges of these marbles vary quite a bit. And can you kind of give us a spitball of what's maybe the cheapest and what's maybe the most expensive out there?
Yeah, marbles start anywhere from $15 and they go all the way up to $60,000. So the price range very broad. Anybody can collect marbles. Kids collect them, teenagers. You could entry-level marbles, something like this. This might be a $20, $30 marble. You can even step down from that. So the range is very broad. You can jump up to something that's 12 to 1,500. I mean, but there's something out there for everybody. I mean,
are the prices? It's up to the artists to say that, right?
Yeah, it's up to the artist. Yeah, it's a market. It's determined by the art market. Some artists, their work sells really expensive. I mean, everything they sell may sell for thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. Other artists, everything they sell may sell for, $10, $15. So it's really about that artist and what kind of work they do.
I'm sure our viewers would love to see what a super expensive marble would look like. Do you have access to, I don't know, a photo of that or anything like that we could see?
I don't have a photo right here, but I've given you some.
Okay.
There's several of the treasure of marbles that have been donated, and we've got some really expensive marbles in there. There's some that are excess of $3,000, $4,000. You know, and these are expensive marbles. I mean, don't get me wrong. This earth marble here, you know, this is a big one. It's close to $1,000. This other marble that I held up, these are part of my personal collection. This is, you know, close to a $1,500 marble. These are pieces that you know, would be considered upper end if you were collecting really, really fine, you know, pieces. So it's, you know, just here's a couple more. You never know what they're gonna, you know, what they're gonna look like. There's so many different styles of art out there, depending on the artist making them. You just don't know what they're gonna be. So
obviously it's varying in sizes as well. You kind of mentioned you're maybe a specialist with smaller miniature marbles, but there's even ones that are even larger than
yeah,
the ones that
absolutely. I
we were
mean,
seeing, right?
yes. I mean, I'm well known for several types of marbles, but I am world famous for my micro marbles. They're some of the best in the world. But I also do space marbles. I really enjoy doing space. And you know, they all look different. Everyone, they all have their own personality and character. So it's just kind of like every artist has certain things that they do. Some artists don't have different styles. They have one style, and some artists are varied, you know.
Cool. Yeah, so just to kind of reiterate everything again. Can you once again tell us when will this thing start? How do you set it up, and who can play?
Okay, so the marble hunt starts on July 23rd. That's for the big treasure chest. Anybody in the world can play. The actual marble hunts that are worldwide have started July 1st, and they go all through the month of July. So you could go on tomorrow or today, and you could join our Facebook page, World's Biggest Marble Hunt. And when you join that group, you'll immediately see the post, and you can search for a post in your area. So you being in Springfield, Missouri, if you wanted to join today, you could go up and type in Springfield, Missouri, and you could look at the hunts that are available, and then you could go out and hunt a marble with your friends or family or anybody you'd like to.
And then when does it all end?
Well, it actually, once the treasure chest is found, that's over. The rest of it with the marble hunting actually never ends. This is an ongoing thing. It's been going on for 6 years now, World's Biggest Marble Hunt. And there will always be marble hunts in Branson, Springfield area that are out every day, every week for people to hunt. As long as people are willing to pay it forward and hide, marble hunting will go on forever.
And you mentioned the treasure chest. Can you kind of elaborate on what you mean by that?
Oh, yes, the treasure chest was 158 world famous artists that have all come together and donated marbles to bring awareness to the arts. And these 158 artists, some of them being smaller artists like myself, some of them being world famous guys like Hot House Glass here, or Josh Simpson, who does Planet Marbles, and you know. But anyway, all these artists donated 158 marbles. There's 158 different artists to this treasure chest, and it was appraised at $45,000 by Brian Bowden. He's a world famous marble broker and dealer, and he documented it and photographed it. And right now the treasure is in the Clark Museum in Eureka, California on display. It's actually so big, when you spread out 158 marbles, it takes up like 6 display cases. I believe we've got a picture for you there of that I took when I was up there a few weeks ago.
So people are really trying to find that, right? The actual chest.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that have come into this in the last couple of weeks that are seeking this treasure because it's worth a lot of money. I mean, potentially a year's income for some people, or a brand new car. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, and it's going to require a lot of travel. You know, whereas the regular marble hunting that we've got going on right now, this is a special event, and there's a lot more marbles than normal being hidden right now because it's a special month-long event. But anybody can hunt right there, right here in our hometown.
Gotcha. There's also that possibility that you could potentially lose, you know, a marble forever, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And
I put marbles out in parks. You know, you put something pretty like this out and hide it, and a kid comes across it and they find it. They're picking it up. It's theirs. It's finders keepers. So we try to put a tag with it or a piece of paper that says, you know, this was lost as part of world's biggest marble hunt and artist project, and you found a wonderful piece of handmade art. And we encourage them to check into the website and report it as found. They don't always get reported. That's just kind of part of it.
gotcha. My last question, with your very first marble hunt, do you kind of remember how well did that go?
It went really well. I do remember it. One of the first hunts we did down here was in our group Ozark Marble Hunters. And I put one down here at the local creek, and I walked through the water and put it up on the rock ledge. And I kind of hit it because there's like little caves. And a gentleman with his boy went down there and found it. And they were so excited. I mean, they took a picture and they were hooked. He became a big member of the group and was hiding marbles forever after that. You know, it was a real adventure for him and his son to go out. They got outdoors and they found that marble, and other people had looked and had not found it. So they were really excited about it. It was you know, they found a treasure, and it was an adventure for them.
So it definitely sounds like you came up with an idea to kind of do something a little different and be able to do something with your family.
Yeah, absolutely. And to promote artwork and to help artists, and it gets everybody involved. I mean, the people that are having fun and participating in the activities eventually begin to collect artwork, and their kids learn about the arts as well. And you know, eventually they want to be part of it, and they'll hide the artwork as well.
Cool. All right. Will, anything else I might have missed? Anything else you want to talk about?
Let's see. The website's there as a reference. You'll probably already tell them about that. As far as, I mean, the Facebook page is there, but the website's also a good reference as far as learning about it. You can see what's there. Pretty much, I mean, it's pretty simple. It does seem a little complicated, overwhelming at first, but I mean, the whole concept it's pretty simple. I'm just trying to think of anything else, but not that I can think of right offhand.
So with this in particular story being released today, there's you're already hiding stuff. Does that mean there's plenty of marbles that are already out there right now?
Oh, always. I mean, like, if there's not marbles out there today, there'll be marbles out there tomorrow or the next day. So I guarantee you, there's always marbles out. There's marbles right now lost in Branson and Springfield area. And you'll see the ones, if you go and you search like Springfield, Missouri, you type that in, you'll see where people have found marbles in the last few days in Springfield, where they went and claimed the marbles, and you'll see where new people have now hidden them. So it's just an ongoing thing. You may have a couple days where there's nothing out, but it never lasts more than a few days. And then you'll also have hunts that are really hard, that they take weeks to get found. I mean, sometimes someone will go into a park and hide something really small, and you know, 40, 50 people may search for it before it's found. And that just makes it more rewarding when someone finds the marble.